identify with a man who would have been 88 years old this year. But I'm going to ask you to bear with me because oftentimes, you know, reflecting on the past makes the present a bit easier to understand and the future a little bit easier to handle. Maurice Abbott was a science teacher, junior high vice principal, junior high principal, and LaSalle Senior High School's principal from 1963 to 1971. I had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Abbott in 1968 as a greenhorn out of college doing his practice teaching with Miss Rita Wick, who was a master English teacher. I met Mr. Abbott briefly, and then for 8 years I was not at LaSalle, and he eventually retired. But the man typified brown and gold that we know as school spirit, as well as anyone I've ever known. Of his many fine qualities, he exemplified, I believe, 3 the most. First of all, leadership. Leadership by example. Mr. Abbott believed in innovating, working with his student councils to innovate, and believe it or not, he was the administrator of LaSalle who first originated the bonfire that we have every year now before homecoming. Also, he held a senior class picnic, as we're going to do this afternoon, at his own farm near Ransomville for much more than 300 seniors. Remember, classes back then, in the 60s, were very near 2,000. The total enrollment was near 2,000. Senior classes often bordered 400, sometimes more. The support that he gave his staff during his years, as well as the student body, because he respected both, and they respected him. He believed in being firm but fair, treated everyone alike. That's all you can ask of a high school administrator, really. Finally, his commitment to his school, the involvement that he put into his school, his participation. He believed that students should be active, not passive, in school, at work, in church, and community. He believed that students should be the lifeblood of their school. Also, faculty should be part of the lifeblood of their school. For those 3 qualities, Mr. Abbott is remembered, and the awards we're going to present this morning, we can have some quiet, please. Because of the involvement that Mr. Abbott put into LaSalle and required of his faculty and staff, as well as the students who went to school there during those 8 years, we have 2 seniors, your peers, that we have nominated this year to receive an award, a plaque, because of their thorough involvement in the lifeblood of LaSalle Senior High School. Before I name them, I'd like to thank Mr. Grace and Mrs. Dobraz for resurrecting this award, which has lain dormant for 6 years. Although you didn't know the man, he came before Mr. Sedale, Mr. Orfano, Dr. Garucci, Mr. McDonald, Mr. Merton, and he helped lay a foundation at LaSalle. Again, the brown and gold that we call our class colors, the spirit we put into our school, from academics through sports and everything else that we do day by day. These 2 young men I'm very proud of, as are Mrs. Dobraz and Mr. Grace. They resurrected the award, which we hope to continue each year. And on behalf of the faculty, especially Mrs. Dobraz and Mr. Grace, I'd like to call up to the podium and congratulate these 2 young men for their total involvement in their school for 4 years, and we're going to miss them greatly. Mr. Jeff Paterson. the mic.